Hospitals are complex ecosystems, bustling with diverse individuals. For physical therapists, they're a workplace, but for patients and their families, they're often a crucible of urgency and life's profound struggles. Individuals grappling with severe illnesses or debilitating injuries frequently endure extended hospital stays, striving to reclaim their health. Some might be discharged in a mere 2 or 3 months, while others, facing severe conditions requiring surgery or intensive care, could remain hospitalized for over a year. In this intense environment, physical therapists forge deep connections with patients, offering not just treatment, but also vital emotional support. It's no exaggeration to say that the success of rehabilitation often hinges on the strength of the relationships therapists build with patients and their families. Spending so much time together naturally leads to profound bonds, frequently extending to shared personal lives. One day, a young man, in his early 30s, was admitted with quadriplegia and began therapy. He was a talented office worker at a major corporation. While on a business trip in another region, he suffered a severe fall down a flight of stairs, hitting his neck hard. Initially, his symptoms seemed minor, so he chose to drive himself all the way back to his main workplace. However, halfway through the journey, the pain in his neck intensified, and he began to experience weakness in his limbs, making it impossible to continue driving safely. He barely managed to make it home, where he struggled to call his wife for help. Ultimately, an ambulance transported him to the hospital. Examinations revealed that his 5th and 6th cervical vertebrae were misaligned, with bone fragments having penetrated the nerves within his spinal cord. It was truly astonishing that he had managed to drive on the highway for hours. In such a critical condition, surgery successfully corrected the displaced vertebrae, but the bone fragments, deeply embedded in the spinal cord, presented a significant challenge. After extensive deliberation, the attending surgeon made the bold decision to cut his jawbone in half and carefully spread it aside, enabling the successful extraction of the fragments. While the surgery was a success, the harsh reality of quadriplegia remained. I vividly recall his first day in the exercise therapy room. He wore a neck brace and sat in a wheelchair, accompanied by his elegant wife. Both the sturdy patient and his graceful wife appeared serious and composed, yet their faces betrayed a profound anxiety. The patient was quiet and reserved, whereas his wife was lively, proactive, and exceptionally caring. At times, her firm tone and commanding presence earned her the nickname Iron Butterfly among the therapy staff, a moniker she seemed to embrace with ease. At first glance, their personalities were so strikingly different that I often wondered how they had come to marry. They had a 3-year-old daughter, who, charmingly, bore a strong resemblance to her father. Our conversations with his wife during therapy sessions were consistently cheerful, instantly brightening the atmosphere. Spending 2 to 3 hours daily with the patient and his wife naturally fostered a close bond between us. Although the patient wasn't completely paralyzed, his recovery was possible but incredibly challenging. It took 3 to 4 months for him to regain even a little strength in his limbs. Only after 6 months was he able to stand briefly on his own. Finally, at the 8-month mark, when he stood up and took his first independent step, his wife burst into tears, just like a mother witnessing her child's first walk. Witnessing such fragile tears from someone so outwardly strong moved me deeply. Those tears embodied the blossoming of hope amidst an uncertain future, a well-deserved reward for enduring a long, grueling rehabilitation, and, above all, a profound expression of love for her family. Hospitals are not just for treating the body, they also heal the mind. Quadriplegia is a severe condition that can lead to lifelong disability, inflicting immense psychological stress on both patients and their families. Despite this immense burden, they quietly endured their emotions. In the end, he walked out of the hospital, hand in hand with his wife. Before their discharge, she visited our familiar therapy room and expressed her gratitude with a smile, even brighter than sunshine. That smile was as profoundly touching as the tears she shed at his first step. Though distinct, those tears and that smile shared a surprisingly similar, powerful meaning. She was a woman who treasured and loved her family more than anyone else. Her unwavering devotion to her husband exemplified a precious value we should all strive to embody. Thanks to her, I was reminded of the true meaning of family. Though our encounter was brief, it offered a profound lesson, and remains a cherished memory I will hold forever.